Welcome back. Now we're discussing how does Asea interact with medicine or medications that people may be taking.
Don't be afraid of this interacting with the medicine because, again, this is native to your cells. It's already in your body. You might find that you need less medication, and because you're empowering your cells to work better. So maybe you don't need that medicine with the side effects to be helping out. People will find that their medicine it's seemingly working better, but really it's your body that's doing the job. And a lot of people are able to taper off of their medication or completely stop it. That's very, very common. I hear about that all the time. But we would suggest that you consult with a doctor and just pay attention, listen to your body, and let your body and your intuition guide you. But it's very common for you to not need so much medicine once you're on this.
And what are some common things that people experience if they're looking back and seeing how am I progressing? Like how do we navigate, not how do we navigate, but how do we
notice the results?
Yeah.
They do send you this little tracker in a box of Asea that you can check off, or you could rank, like how well are you sleeping? How good is your energy? What's your digestive system doing? So you could like record on a scale of 1 to 10 how that's going for you, and then see the results a week later or a month later. I tell people, pay attention to how well you're sleeping. What's your energy? Your mood should be elevated. You should be noticing a difference in yourself, I would hope, in 3 days. If you don't, now we're going to talk about dosing. If you don't, I would increase the dose. More is always going to work better than less, but I want to be respectful of everybody's budget. Start off with a small amount. Also, you might detox in the beginning. If you notice a change, whether it's good or bad, even if it's bad, it's really a great thing because it means that your body it's waking up. It's realizing, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. You might detox. You might get some icky things pulled out of your system. That might not feel so good. You might feel a little tired or yucky. Drink a lot of water to pull those toxins out. Flush them out of your system.
Yeah. I like to think of it like we're waking up our cells again, and it's like just releasing that stuff that maybe it had been holding on to.
Yes. Dr. Lee Osler is this amazing person on our medical board, and he has a phrase. He says, it awakens your inner doctor.
I remember when I heard that, I loved it.
Because your cells know how to heal. Think about it. If you cut yourself, you should, in theory, heal, right? The same way with your cells. They're going to heal. They know how to do it. This just gives you the tools to do it.
And again, the reason that we don't heal as we age or heal as fast is because every year, we're losing 1%. And so by the time we're 40, we've lost 40% of our redox. So me being 43, I have adjusted how much I'm taking. And so I'm taking a little bit more, as Laura said, and I've noticed huge differences. One of the biggest things is that I, this past winter, had never skied as much as I had skied in that winter. And so for me, just talking about how we look back and how we reflect on the growth or the change in our body, that was amazing because it wasn't something I checked off on a sheet. It was something I experienced as strength in my body, right? As I want to get up and go. Like I was looking forward to going a few times a week and not stopping when I was there, right? Because I was feeling tired. So
yeah,
you never know how you're going to be measuring the results.
And some people are just more in tune with their bodies than others. So I had someone who, after a couple months, he's just like, I don't really think it's doing anything. And everybody looked at him like, are you crazy? Because you have not needed to go to the pharmacy. You've not needed to get any of those standard over-the-counter things that you were relying on a daily basis. You haven't needed to go to the doctor. And we live in New Hampshire where there's a lot of snow in the winter. You shoveled the entire driveway without taking a break. And then he was like, oh yeah. And so, pay attention.
It's amazing. Pay attention or ask the loved ones around you, right? Ask people.
Yeah. And if you want better results, faster results, drink more. I drink an entire bottle a day, which I know is more than most people. Most people with major health challenges, we would encourage them to have a bottle a day and then taper down, because then once you're better, you're not going to need as much. I do it as just to be proactive. I remember what it's like to not be healthy. I don't want to be that way anymore. And this just gives me such vitality, such endurance. I don't have to take naps anymore. So for me, it's, I don't know. My husband loves it too. Now, he's a cheapskate. I'm sure he won't be watching this. But he says that this is the best investment that we could ever make because we don't have to take money out of our health savings account anymore.
Amazing.
Yeah, but you do what's good for you.
Yay.